It is a beautiful day here in Santa Rosalia. We woke up and the wind is mild, the sun is shining, and we're gonna go explore the town. We got out a little bit yesterday and just kind of walked around to get our bearings, and there's a lot to explore. So we're very excited to go in today after having a full night of sleep and checking out everything a second time with the camera so we can bring you guys with us. It's a beautiful day! Nestled along the stunning coastline of Baja California Sur, Santa Rosalia is a picturesque town waiting to enchant visitors with its unique charm and rich history. Founded in the late 19th century as a mining town, Santa Rosalia retains much of its historic character, evident in its architecture, cuisine, and vibrant community spirit. During our first walk around town, we stumbled upon the Foundry. As mentioned, the city was founded as a company town by the French Beaulieu Company in 1884, which established the local copper mines that were operational until 1945. Unlike many other mining sites, the industrial facilities, which are located in the very middle of town, were never dismantled. The Foundry can still be cautiously explored today, and the inside of the building has been turned into a bit of a museum, where you can even sign your name in the visitor's book. While walking through town, we had the opportunity to take a little guided tour of the shallow mine, where we learned about the ore extraction process. Chinese, Japanese, and Yaqui Indians were brought here to work in the mines, but many of them died due to the poor working conditions. However, the Yaqui Indians, native to Sonoita, were used to the heat, making them the most efficient workers, which protected their people during a time of genocide. The ore was extremely rich and could be fed directly to the smelter without pre-processing other than crushing. There were 7 relatively small reverberatory furnaces in the smelter, and in the 1930s, a pair of Pierce-Smith converters were added to produce blister copper. Due to the complex metallurgy, no attempt was made to extract the cobalt, zinc, and magnesium, but it was heavily present. The company created an artificial harbor from the slag, which happened to be the very harbor we were docked in. Speaking of the slag, there was so much of it created that the company tried to dispose of it by boat, which is why the surrounding beaches have black sand. At the end of the 19th century, Santa Rosalia had earned the title of Mexico's copper capital, producing nearly 11,000 tons of pure copper annually, about half of the nation's total output. The French company managed Santa Rosalia until its tax exemption expired, at which point the project went bankrupt and the mines were forced to shut down. The Mexican government later assumed control, continuing operations until 1984, when the mine was permanently closed. The Beaulieu Mining Company constructed a network of roads, ranches, farms, and water lines to supply the needs of the mine and miners at Santa Rosalia. But one thing that was overlooked was a church for the new town. Cue Alexander Gustave Eiffel. Alexander Gustave Eiffel of Eiffel Tower fame had designed a prefabricated metal church in 1884 as a prototype for missionary churches in France's tropical colonies. In 1889, the church and the Eiffel Tower were put up on display at the Paris World's Exposition, where Gustave won first prize for the church's design, not the iconic Eiffel Tower. Years later, an official for the Beaulieu Mining Company learned of the church being stored in a Brussels warehouse, so he purchased it and had it shipped to Santa Rosalia, where it was reassembled in 1897. There it was given the name Iglesia de Santa Barbara, St. Barbara being the patron saint of the miners. The church was maintained by the mining company until 1954, when mining activity in the region ceased and the responsibility for its care was passed on to the local community. Adorned with vibrant stained glass and religious imagery, the church remains a source of inspiration, encouraging architects to explore the use of unconventional materials beyond the modern construction norms. If you know me, you know I love respectfully exploring old cemeteries, where you can learn a lot about the people who are not only buried there, but also still walk the path of the living. So after watching a handful of joggers run up and down the hillside that was decorated with prayer shrines, we followed the winding path to the top. Almost.
What happened there, buddy?
We went up a death trail, and there was an evil spirit at the top in the form of a Santa Rosalia certified crackhead. And yeah, there was a crazy lady at the top. She grabbed my shirt, and then I backed away, and she picked up a rock and threw it at my chest. And so we had a few more rocks thrown at us, but we backed down and got down the hill.
Fun.
None of us were injured, just a tad shaken up. but used the mild dose of adrenaline to carry us up the road. Finally, we reached the backside of the cemetery and wandered through the final resting place with a view. It's safe to say we were on edge, and it didn't help that it seemed like every dog in town had a gringo alarm that drew a lot of attention to our crew of 3. Eventually, we returned to the Marina, where the hole-in-the-wall tap room had the NFL game on. The boys kicked back a handful of beers to the point where they were arm wrestling. Various wings were eaten, including the suicide wings, which were supposed to be the hottest on the entire menu. The waiter questioned the boys' order, trying to explain that they were hot, but the boys were unbothered. They took them down with ease, but what goes in must come out, and that is a story I will spare you from. Speaking of stories, that is where this one ends. Our time in Santa Rosalia was short but sweet, and what we had waiting for us around the corner was just my cup of tea. But all of that is next on Sailing Avocet. Kenna from Sitka was totally right. This abandoned resort is definitely my type of place. What do you guys think? Should we spend the night here?